The Group of 20, or G20, is comprised of the 20 largest economies in the world, and every member of the G20 has cast blame upon the United States for the current financial crisis which has spread around the globe. China has publicly proposed instituting a new global currency to replace the American dollar as a worldwide reserve. America has long thought that it was irreplaceable and exceptional on the world stage, but it now seems as if we are being phased out. These are the latest examples of America's eroding power, and they underscore a most recent report released by the National Intelligence Council entitled Global Trends 2025. The NIC concludes that over the next 2 decades, America's influence on global affairs will wane and eventually evaporate. According to the NIC assessment, the international system will be almost unrecognizable in 2025, owing to the rise of emerging powers, a globalizing economy, a transfer of wealth from west to east, and the growing influence of non-state actors such as the World Trade Organization. The United States' strength in economics, diplomacy, and the military will decline. This grim assessment also warns that economically, America will be challenged by rising powers in China and India, making the United States a first among equals in terms of its economic prowess. With a multipolar world, America will no longer be exclusively influential in global affairs. The NIC report, which is released every 4 years, is a major departure from the previous report issued in 2004. That report predicted that American hegemony would continue over the next 2 decades virtually unchanged. We are left to ask the question, what happened? The National Intelligence Council found that 3 major events are likely responsible for the decline of American hegemony. The first cause of America's decline is its failure in Iraq and Afghanistan. The conflicts have shown that our military might is not enough to solve world affairs. We may be the most powerful military on earth, but we are not supreme. The second cause of America's decline is the rising power of China and India as economic, military, and diplomatic leaders. Their economies, by sheer size, will usurp much of America's influence on international economic affairs. Japan had the technology to challenge the United States. Russia had the resources, but neither was able to combine natural and economic resources in order to override the US. India and China, on the other hand, have comparable natural resources to the United States, and their potential workforce is nearly boundless. They are developing a political economy capable of driving a guided capitalism into the 21st century. The last major cause of America's decline is the growth and spread of the economic crisis around the world. The G20 summit meeting on April 2nd will put on display the amount of blame leveraged against the United States. American champion of deregulation helped to destabilize the world's integrated financial markets to such a degree that when dominoes started to fall on Wall Street, it quickly spread everywhere. Our style of capitalism is quickly falling out of favor because it is seen as being responsible for the rapid collapse of other countries. The United States has enjoyed worldwide dominance since the end of World War II, but our preferential position will be forever altered by changes right around the corner. On behalf of concerned citizens, I'm Craig Harrington. For more on this and other related topics, please log on to economyincrisis.org.
Wake up, America! Open up your eyes! Wake up, America! Wake up!
Produced by economyincrisis.org.